It's time for high school football in the Arklatex. This year's hot teams, the schools poised to make playoff runs, and unexpected underdogs looking for the upset. We bring it all on the Johnny's Pizza House Friday Night Blitz, brought to you by Car Giant Auto Group.
Welcome in, everyone, to the Johnny's Pizza House Friday Night Blitz, presented by Car Giant. John Sartori, Wesley Boone. Tonight, we head into the back half of the schedules in Texas and Arkansas. Louisiana, we reach week 5. Wesley, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Do you mind explaining District 1-5A to me?
I couldn't if I tried. I mean, how much time do you have? You had about 13 hours?
Well, I'll tell you what. We've got an hour of the Friday Night Blitz.
We'll do our best to explain it.
We'll do our best because we've got a lot of questions after tonight. And we begin with a battle for first place. In our rebath game of the week, it's a rematch from last year's Class 5A second round matchup. Parkway and Captain Shreve, the Panthers, looking to go 5-0 early in the first. Ashton Martin, who played for Captain Shreve last year, picked off by his former teammate, Jake McGee, with the interception, puts the Gators in nice field position, and they take advantage. Kenyon Terrell hands to Jaden Edwards. Edwards has been so good this year. He puts the Gators up early, 7-0. Coach Kirby's fired up. But this was the play that changed it all. Kamaro Mayo saved the day last week against Houghton with a blocked field goal. He blocks this one. Ray Mayweather returns it as time expires in the first half. Parkway is up 16-7 at the break, and they keep it going from there. Jalen White, not just a track guy. Touchdown, 22-7 Parkway. Gators still fighting late in the fourth. Antonio Thornton is in, but Parkway hangs on. 25-13, the Panthers make a statement against the Gators. Our Sam Rothman has more from Preston Crownover Stadium.
It may just be week 5 of the regular season, but this is going to be a game the Parkway Panthers remember for quite some time. First off, Panthers taking down Captain Shreve 25-13 to improve to 5-0 for the first time since 2013. Oh, and then Jalen White just made some history tonight, becoming Parkway's all-time rushing leader with over 2,800 yards.
You know, I love it. Got to keep on pushing so no one else can break it. We're finna go celebrate this W. We'll just keep on grinding, looking for a district championship.
I thought we played well. Offensive line, man, hats off to them tonight. And Jalen White broke the school rushing record tonight. I think he needed like 240-something to do it, and he went over that there. So proud of him, man. Proud of the effort, everybody. Defense gave up that early touchdown and just bowed up the rest of the night and, shut them out. Who won?
Parkway?
Parkway, that's right.
Another thing to note is that Parkway held Captain Shreve to its lowest point total of the season. The Gators came in averaging about 30 points per game. They were held to 13 tonight. Reporting here from Preston Crownover Stadium, I'm Sam Rothman.
All right, so that was a fun game.
Sam Rothman's a rock star, Wesley.
Yeah, it's just a fact. Let's head over to Minden. Glenbrook hosting Arcadia tonight. It's their homecoming night. Their date, the Arcadia Hornets.
That's rude.
The Hornets pushing their chips to the center of the table. Onside kick. They recover inside the Apache 25. It's 4th down. Glenbrook stands tall, forcing the fumble. Apaches take over. Ty Feaster now trying to make something happen on offense. Interception. Jeontre Nelson. What a play. But the Hornets can't turn it into points. Apaches back on offense. Feaster rolling to his right. His favorite target, Landry Powell. Huge chunk play here. This is going to set up right outside the 10-yard line. They're inside the 10 now. Feaster, why not hit Powell again? He does. Touchdown, Glenbrook and the Apaches. They roll tonight. John, I know you love you some Glenbrook. Final score in this one, 58-20 over Arcadia.
Now, they're my pick. They're my pick to win it all. I will never find out what the state championship is called in that classification now. Anyway, let's head over to Calvary, taking on Mansfield. The Cavaliers recover the onside kick, and then Abram Wardell rolls to his left, hits Aubrey Hermes. That's a first down. Then James Simon gets the handoff, runs through a defender, makes another miss, and he's got the Cavs rolling into the red zone. And on the very next play, how efficient is this? Folks, you just watched an entire Calvary drive. That's it. That's all you need to know about this one. John Simon on the receiving end for the score. Cavs lead 42-6 at the break. They go on to win 52-6. Calvary lost 2 games this year, and they're still So good. So good.
But St. Louisiana, John Woodlawn looking to remain perfect in district play, taking on Evangel tonight. Very first play from scrimmage.
It did not happen, Wesley.
Peyton Fulgham looking long for Braden Curry. Curry coming down with it. He goes the distance, and just like that, before he can even sit down, take a bite of your nachos, 7-0 Eagles.
And they weren't done, Wesley.
Then Woodlawn's first play from scrimmage. Isaiah Kennedy sacked by Tyzaiah Glenn in the end zone. That's a safety. 9-0 Evangel. Eagles get the ball back, and they're looking for more. Fulgham going to the end zone, but Brandon Henderson there to knock the ball down, and the night defense gets Evangel off the field. Decoria Shaw going to take down Fulgham for the sack here, but it's all Evangel in this one. Eagles big over Woodlawn, 39-12.
All right, so remember we're going to try to explain District 158 to you? Well, this, again, gives us more question marks. Bird looks unbeatable. They're 5-0, taking on 1-3 Benton, or 4-0 rather, taking on 1-3 Benton. Tyler Nichols has a first down, and then on the very next play, kind of the unsung hero of this Bird rushing attack, Malachi Johnson, touchdown Jackets. But Benton, most dangerous when they're on offense, and they show why. They've scored 34 or more in every game. Gray Walters, Pierce Russell, first down on a fourth down. That keeps the drive alive. And then a few plays later, Walters to Andy Lim. Lim in for 6, and look at that final. Wow. Benton puts the Jackets on upset alert and makes District 1-5A an absolute mess. 63-28, Benton on
This
top.
district is so much fun every year because there's always madness. There's always madness. You can't predict it. Let's move on now. West Ouachita undefeated, hosting North Caddo. And John, I think I heard you say it earlier, North Caddo racking up those frequent driver miles, man.
Yeah.
Homecoming night at West Ouachita. Titans. They're pretty good. This is a big game for North Caddo.
To make them your homecoming.
It truly is. KJ Black. Look at KJ Black.
No, that's Aiden Brock. KJ handed it off.
KJ handing it off. That makes a lot of sense. And
But
here we
this is
go.
KJ.
More moves. KJ, you can't bring him down. KJ, he's in for the score. And West Ouachita maybe having some second thoughts about making North Caddo their homecoming. Onside kick. It's recovered, though, by West Ouachita. And then, ensuing drive. Antonio Ford, he's off to the races. We are tied at 7. This game went down to the wire tonight. And North Caddo.
It's a big win.
Getting the big win. The Titans take down West Ouachita 28-27. Wow.
North Caddo had a really tough non-district schedule, and they survived it very well. Big win for the Titans. How about homecoming in Senlaw? Alexandria taking on Green Oaks. First play of the game, Joe Bordelon finds Jalen Johnson for the touchdown. It's 8-0 after the 2-point conversion, but Green Oaks, they like to throw it. And why not when you can do this? Amarion Dorsey from Tavares Lee. The referee fell. Oh, no. Touchdown, Green Oaks. We're tied at 8. Then, on the next drive, Datlin Cunningham is a very large ball carrier. That is a scary sight when he's running at you. 3 touchdowns scored in the first minute and 50 seconds of this one. Trojans have a 14-6 lead, and they add to it after they recover this fumble when JT Lindsay, he takes it in for 6. Ash scores 5 touchdowns on 9 plays.
Wow.
35-8 after 1, 66-8 after 4. Ash gets the win over Green Oaks.
All right, moving on. Homecoming night for Airline. The Vikings have a new homecoming queen. Congratulations. And a pretty new outlook, I would say, on the season after beating Benton last week.
Very true.
Let's pick this up in the third quarter. Airline up 38-0. Ben Taylor finding Bob Patterson. Patterson over the middle. Nice chunk of yards there. Coach Scoggin prowling the sidelines, watching his guys make plays like this. Kang, no, off the end around.
He's saying yes!
It's 46-0 Airline, and the Vikings making a statement early in district play. They get the big win over Nathan Central.
They're tied for first.
Uh-oh.
One of only 2 unbeatens left in 1-5A. How about 1-4A? Minden and Huntington. Coach Dennis and the Raiders taking on Coach Hurd and the Crimson Tide. The Crimson Tide have a ton of athletes. Dalen Robinson's one of them. Pulling away from the Huntington defense, and in for 6. But this was Cam Evans' night. This was Cam Evans' moment. The star senior needs one more touchdown to break the single-game record. He finds Jarvis Davis into the red zone, and then Trey Carter on the receiving end of history. Cam Evans throws 7 touchdowns. He sets Huntington's single-game passing touchdowns record, and Huntington is 2-0 in district play. Big-time win for the Raiders, 60-27 over the Tide.
All right, let's head to plain dealing. Haynesville taking on the Lions. First quarter, it's Toby Franklin off the handoff. Look at Franklin go. Takes 5 Lions to bring him down. A few plays later, it's Alonzo Jackson. Jackson making it look easy, gliding in for the score. Haynesville striking first. Golden Tornado with the ball again.
One singular Golden Tornado.
Amarion Webb dropping back. He finds a man in the end zone.
That's a touchdown.
Jackson.
I'm sorry. They say it's incomplete. That's a touchdown.
They called that incomplete.
Yep.
Wow. A few plays later, Webb. This one's going to be complete, I feel like.
Yep.
Xavier Woods, no doubt about that one. That's a touchdown. It's all Haynesville tonight, 48-0 over plain dealing.
Big bounce back for the Golden Tornado, the one singular Golden Tornado tonight. BTW taking on North DeSoto. The Griffins, we can't even show you the whole play. They score so quick. It's 7-0. And then how about a special teams score? This is picked up by Jackson Terry in the end zone off a bad snap on a punt. It's 14-0. We're just getting started. The Lions get a nice return here, though. Terrace Giles gets the edge.
Ooh.
Breaks a tackle. Good starting field position, but that drive stalls out. And then Luke Delafield, if he's got the ball in his hands, he's probably throwing a touchdown. He finds Landon Falls. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. How about 4? Brian Banks cashing in. So, Wesley, if you're keeping track, they scored on offense. They scored on special teams. How about defense? Hunter Addison with the interception. Addison's got a convoy. North DeSoto scores on all 3 sides of the ball. They get the 55-6 win. The Griffins are for real. That's all you can say. Let's take a look at some scores. Lakeview gets a 36-30 win over Delta Charter. Westgate, the defending 4A state champions, they get the win 77-0 over Magnolia School of Excellence. We already saw the highlights of this one. Alexandria all over Green Oak 66-8. And Homer, the Pelicans are really starting to roll 65-8 over Ringgold tonight.
Another game here. This game was tight for most of the contest. Logansport, though, they end up taking this one the distance, 32-16 over Red River. So we're going to Texas next, by the way. Next block, all Texas.
There you go. So for all of you at home, where's Texas? You're getting it after the break. And I still have so many questions about District 1 5A.